couple of days late and some dollars short because I'm at 60 hours of this fasting. I've had no food, um, just water and tea, some coffee with some cinnamon in there. My purpose of doing this fast is to attach, purge attachments. Because I've been undergoing a lot of spiritual attacks and to increase my spiritual power. As part of this fast, I am doing a more in-depth study of the Psalms so that I can strengthen my relationship with the angels that are assigned to me. We'll talk about that more as we go. But yeah, today is day 3. Yesterday was kind of hard. I had to fight through some cravings. But today, so far, I'm feeling good. I got up, I read, got myself together for this morning, made a couple of phone calls, and wrote out Psalms 91. I wrote out Psalms 91 also last night before I went to bed. So the next few days, I'm going to be meditating and writing out Psalms 91 before I go to bed and when I get up. That is a psalm that I want written on the tablet of my heart. So if you study Goetic religion, or if you're familiar with the Lesser Psalms of Solomon or the Hambaresh angels, Psalms 91 and 5 is for Hamaya, which is the angel number 38 of the 72, the angel of ritual and ceremony, which is an angel that I walk with and was introduced to, about 8-9 months ago. And so developing and strengthening that relationship, I also work with Rael, Amiel, Aliel, Elahaya. But yeah, so right now I'm focusing on Psalms 91 in its entirety. If you do psalm work and you dabble in that lane, you know the power of the Psalms. My goal this year is to get intimately acquainted with all 150. But in this moment, on day 2, I was led to meditate on Psalms 91. So I'll let y'all know how this go. This is unscripted, so I'm going to say what I feel. Document it and post it in hopes that it'll help somebody. This is my way of doing it. And so also, I'm not taking in food, but I do take herbs. So in the morning, I take neem ball and a turmeric ball. So basically what I did was take the herbs, mix distilled water in them until they form like a paste, and then roll them into balls. And so I take a neem and turmeric ball in the morning, and I take a turmeric ball in the afternoon. In the evening before I go to bed. The purpose of the neem is to help with cellular regeneration. It also helps curb your appetite as well. And the purpose of the turmeric is for inflammation. Because I was diagnosed with lupus and I've been having flares recently. So that's another reason why I'm fasting. Because if you know anything about autoimmune diseases, you also know that those are also spiritual, right? I will be adding wheat germ oil and clove oil to the mix because those two together help increase autophagy. And we could talk about autophagy later. Another supplement that I will also take is magnesium glycinate. In addition to adding new salt, which is a no salt additive, and Himalayan salt to my water. If at any point in time I start getting a headache or I start feeling like heart palpitations or something, that's going to be an indicator for me that my electrolytes are low and I'm dehydrated. I've been fasting. This is like my second year of intermittently doing long fasts. The longest fast I did on water was 52 days. And during that fast, I did not use any supplements other than putting a little salt in my water. And that was quite an experience. But I've learned a lot about fasting in the last 2 years, as well as how my body responds to going without food. So I'm the type of person, if I hear something, I read something, I'm going to try it and I'm going to experiment. So for me and my body, I know that I can go 52 days without food and just drink water. However, I'm going to be using supplements, which is basically just like herbal teas or whatever, with the exception of the neem balls or perhaps a capsule, to supplement the things that I'm trying to address for myself physically in my body. So if you know about autophagy is when your body goes into cleanup mode and gets rid of old cells. So that's why I'm doing the wheat germ and the clove. I also drink, like in the morning, I'll drink lemon with cinnamon and ginger as a tea sometimes. Or I might just do cinnamon and cloves. I also, if I have like a lot of gas or gurgling in my stomach, I'll take oil of oregano, because I'm also my purpose for this is purging. I know I have parasites and I want to get rid of the parasites. I really don't need y'all feedback on what I can do. I'm doing it my way based on my research. And I'm just documenting and sharing this experience for my own purposes and if it can be beneficial to somebody else. So, I see how people go in on the comments, and I appreciate any input, but I'm doing this my way. As far as needing to talk to a doctor, I am a certified Ayurvedic health counselor and practitioner. I have a degree in medical laboratory science, so I know about all the blood tests and all the blood work and what those results means and how to interpret them and make them make a diagnosis. So I really don't need the input of people reading things or hearing things from other people and then trying to project their interpretation on me. I've been doing this for a while. I've treated other people. I'm good. I got this. I don't need a physician. I saw a rheumatologist for many years. And her recommendation was hydrochloroquine and prednisone to manage my lupus. And I put my lupus in to remission through diet and Ayurveda. However, I got completely off track by aligning myself with a situation that wasn't conducive for my lifestyle. And so this is another reason why I'm documenting this and sharing this, because we'll figure out what works for us and we'll get called back to something old. And when you go back to something old, you'll start doing old things, and then you'll start getting them old illnesses and them old issues. And so for me, I'm coming back out of Egypt and asking for an increase in my power so that I'm not tempted, right? Lead us not into temptation. So I'm standing on that and increasing my endurance, durability, and power to be able to do that, because I know exactly what happened. For me and my body, a lot of it was going back to processed foods and animal products. And that don't work well with me for my digestive tract. It creates a lot of inflammation, hence the turmeric. Because I know turmeric for me and my body, turmeric is good for getting rid of inflammation. So I'm just sharing with y'all. I ain't really looking for nothing. Just putting it out there, hoping it might help, help somebody. So you can see the holistic aspect of fasting, and it's not just one way. It's not just the purpose of being able to say you went so many days without water. The purpose of fasting is to heal your body and strengthen your spiritual life and your spiritual qualities and power. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm going to lose some weight along the way, because this weight that I'm carrying is attachments of emotions. It's not me, and I know that. And it's heavy, and I don't want to carry it, and I don't have to carry it, and I'm not going to carry it. And, the Lord has given me the tools and resources through scripture and knowledge and understanding to release it. And I understand that what I'm dealing with, only this kind, can be cast out through fasting and prayer. So that's what I'm doing. Take the pieces that resonate with you, that you feel might be useful, and spit out the bones and keep it moving. And if you ain't really got nothing positive to add or say, I'm going to ask that you stay out the comments and not discourage somebody else who might be seeking a path, a possibility for themselves. That's all I got for y'all.